Λοιπόν, hello Rudy.
Hey Dimitris.
Hello, how are you?
I'm doing good.
It's a pleasure to have you here, really.
It's nice to be on.
Okay, are you back home after a tour, some gigs in Spain, I think?
I just finished a month in Spain, and now we're back in Berlin for about a month, and then we're heading to the States to do a couple shows. We're co-headlining a festival in California with the Sonics.
With the Sonics?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's wonderful, that's great. Tell us some things about Horny as Hell. Very great album.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, when we started the concept of it, it wasn't for an album. It was just an idea I had to bring a horn section on tour just as a surprise for the audience, you know, something different. And we went on a tour in 2007 with 3 horn players.
Yeah.
And it went over really good, and we really enjoyed ourselves. And we had one day off on the way back home, and we just booked a studio and went in and just recorded the whole set. And it was more for us than it was to really put out as an album. It was just an idea we had to have a tour souvenir. But it turned out so good, we decided to actually make it an album. So we came back to Berlin, put some overdubs on it. We got a female, a black female backing group.
Yeah.
And we had Lana play a Hammond organ instead of her box organ. Just basically to combine soul music with garage music. And see if we could come up with something that was a little different, just for fun, you know, and that's what happened.
Okay. Rudy, can you tell me your point of view about the garage music scene nowadays?
Well, it's pretty thriving, isn't it?
Yeah.
I look at them as my illegitimate spawn. You know, the FUZZTONES were the first ones,
of course,
to make this, to bring this music back from the 60s. Back in the 60s, it was really only a viable form of music for 1 year. Between 1966 and 1967, that was the length of time that this sort of music was popular. And when we brought it back in 1980, no one remembered it and no one cared about it, you know? And it was very lonely in the beginning because there were no bands that were doing this. And then little by little, 1, 2, 3, and now it's 29 years we've been doing this, and now everywhere I look, there's a new garage band. I think it's great, you know. I would love to see maybe garage music squeeze hip-hop and techno out of the public eye and take over for a while.
Rudy, what about the FUZZTONES story? Can you give us a picture, really, about this wonderful journey so far? You know, a feeling, maybe.
Well, it's been a long, hard trip. It's a lot easier for a band that's been around for 1 or 2 years, and then they become very big, very popular, have a lot of albums, a lot of money, a lot of success. Maybe they'll stick together. But a band like us that has remained cult, it's very difficult to keep that together, you know. We do make a living off of the music, but just barely. We're not rich. We're semi-famous. We're not really famous. We're very famous among a certain type of people. But, you know, you don't hear us on AM radio next to the new rapper or the new Madonna album or whatever, you know. And I'm not complaining because I don't know if I would actually like that as far as the company I would keep. But I would like to be more successful, you know, as far as financially or whatever. So it's got its ups and downs, you know. It's
It's a rock and roll journey.
Yeah, you know, I mean, we have the most dedicated fans in the world.
I know.
And we love our fans. And sometimes we end up, you know, really going very far out of our way. A normal band might not do some of the things we do just because we do it for our fans. Because I know how much the band means to people.
Yeah.
And that's the main reason why we do it, really.
Rudy, any comment about the Greek audience here?
The Greek audience has always been fabulous. One of our favorites, always. You probably know I have Greek ancestry. My grandfather was from Athens.
Yeah.
So personally, I have a soft spot for Greece, you know, because it's my heritage. But besides that, we've met some great people over the years. We have a lot of friends in Greece, and the audience has always been very supportive and loyal. So, also wild, a good wild audience, which is really important to us because when you come to see the FUZZTONES, you're basically part of the band for the amount of time that you're in that venue. You and the band become one unit, you know, and that's always how it's been. We like to interact with the audience and make the whole thing into the whole thing, you know, into the FUZZTONES. When you're there, you're part of it.
Yeah. Okay, Rudy, thank you very much for your time. Thank you very much for this interview. It was a real pleasure. Okay?
Well, I hope to see you guys sometime soon.
Be sure. We'll be in contact.
Great.
Okay, thank you very much again.
Have a good one.